Okay, you or someone around you will be giving some sort of message or presenting something. Maybe taking some sort of proposal to somebody, making some sort of proposal, giving like an idea of something you want to get off the ground, something that will make money, something that will. This feels like money, and I know, because it's a page of pentacles, it's definitely leaning towards money, something of value, something of tangible value, something of an asset. But it could even be an offer of something that's not necessarily money, but something of value, like a promise of some type, something that builds, that has the potential of building, uh, laying a foundation to something stable and secure. Maybe some of you want some sort of education, and maybe you have questions about it. There's, I feel like somebody has a question. Somebody wants to present something to this King of Swords. Okay, that's for some of you. Somebody has like a question about something you're not quite sure of with the King of Swords. The King of Swords, this air energy coming in, is someone very logical, someone good at decision making, someone honest. This can be a lawyer, it can be a doctor, it can be, uh, it could even be someone in very like high education, someone very logical thinking. They have like a very logical profession, but they use their mind a lot. For some of you, this is like a father figure. You want to ask him something, or it could be a female. The cards are interchangeable, the sexes are interchangeable within tarot. You could be going to this person. This could be like a father figure. Somebody wants to ask their father something, show their father something, present something to their father. Someone, this is somebody that you look up to, that is an expert in their field. You want like a second opinion. Someone wants a second opinion over something that they discovered or something that was given to you. This could be you. Although this isn't your energy, not your sun energy, you could have earth in your chart. Or someone may be coming to you with this. This could be you. You could be thinking logically about something. You could be like an expert in something where you use your mind a lot. Very calculative, logical thinking, logical approach to something, profession, doctor, lawyer, architect, engineer. Hmm. And you or somebody else needs to analyze this and make a decision about it. This person's gonna have like a final say in something, or even speak some kind of truth. Somebody, and this is for someone. Someone found some sort of evidence, some sort of information, okay? And you or the other person is bringing it uh, to this King of Swords to get answers. Like, do you know what this is, King of Swords? Do you know what this is? Look at what I found. Look what I found. What is this? What does this mean to you? Interesting. Okay. Hmm. With whatever goes on here between this Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords, something takes place. There's some sort of movement in a certain direction, and the Chariot is about making movement. It is about progression, successful movement forward. It is about aligning your resources and getting things together, getting things to work together, synergistically, creating synchronicity within a situation so that you can move forward, putting all of your ducks in a row, organizing and getting these things to move forward, getting cooperation from people to make movements with you. But with this comes a tower moment, comes something shocking will happen with this. Maybe this movement forward creates some sort of ripple effect, some sort of shock. People will be shocked by some sort of movement that you make, something that you do, something that you decide upon. Maybe whatever it is you're presenting to this King of Swords, the King of Swords says, yeah, you know what? Go for it. Go for it. Make that move. Hey, go for it. Other people might not like it. It might upset other people if you make this move, but I feel like this is a good opportunity for you. Maybe to advance education, to, a career move, something that you want to do from whatever this offer was that you're contemplating, or the, information that you got from it. And maybe this King of Swords gives further information about it. Yeah, sure, you know what? This message is, that you got this information that came in. Okay, I took a look at it. I think it's a good deal. And then the King of Swords expounds upon it, uses their expertise to expound upon something, give you more information to help you make a decision to move forward. And but then there's a tower moment. There's something that somebody may need to be careful about this tower movement. If you move too hastily, move without really properly thinking, getting your um like really making sure that the foundation is tight before you move forward with something, it could cause a cataclysmic effect on something. But I definitely want to take a look at this tower and see what that's about. Because something that somebody does over here creates this. It may not create it for some, it just may put it into motion because the tower may have already been the inevitable, and it's like a sudden thing that takes place, a sudden change, a sudden, you know, something falling apart. Now, for some of you, this is not something breaking down. This is a breakthrough moment. Like you break through a barrier, you break through a wall, you bring down you get through the mountain. Some of you, this is a really good move. You get through it. It'll be shocking, mind blowing. Like, oh my goodness! Just think, if I didn't make this move, I wouldn't have been able to get past this hurdle. I wouldn't have been able to get past this brick wall that's in front of me. So this may be you bursting through this brick wall, bursting through this foundation, causing this ripple effect, tearing down this wall. But you may have needed a boost over here, someone to look at something. It could be like a legal professional, like I said. Okay, let's see where it goes. All right. Over here in your love and relationships, Four of Wands and the High Priestess. Some of you are definitely laying the foundation to something, to a relationship, and your intuition is telling you something, or you're laying a foundation with someone who's really intuitive, someone who sees a lot, someone who knows a lot, someone who sees your movement, sees what you want to accomplish, and maybe they're on board with it. Again, you may be turning to someone who knows a little bit more or sees a little bit more within this relationship. You may be asking for their opinion about something. Or they could be telling you, just giving you more insight and saying, hey, Aries, because this is fire sign energy, this could be your energy. Hey, Aries, you may want to, think twice about this, before we do this together. Let's look further into this situation before we do this. Maybe you want to buy a home. Maybe you want to build a home. Maybe you are planning on having some sort of ceremony. It could be a wedding. It could be a baby showers, receptions, something celebratory. And this person may want you to kind of look at all angles from it and not be so idealistic about the situation, because there's an eagerness here. There's like a naivete here, an eagerness. You may be idealistic about this foundation that you're laying, and this is usually like a marriage card, getting married, starting maybe starting a family, building something, building a foundation, laying a foundation. But these cards, I feel like there's like a sense of naivete here. And then in both scenarios here, someone wiser, someone who can see further, someone who can see, someone who can think very sharply and logically, can see past the surface. Interesting. We're going to see where this goes. Here with the King of Chalices, whew, pardon me, Six of Swords, more movement. You've got movement, 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 action. King of Chalices, I feel like you have opportunities to really use your skills, opportunities to maximize your talents, and this is something that you either are doing or have been wanting to do as like a profession or build business that you want to build. Some of you want to work with children or do work with children or just younger people. Some of you are working out in the community. Some of you take a great pride in leadership. People look up to you within the community. Somebody's out in the community working. Community organizer, a community somebody's like doing something with personal growth and maybe development, or on some sort of clinical level within the community, maybe working at a community center, a community health care center or something like that. That's what this feels like for somebody. For somebody it's creative, but for somebody it's like it feels like, and the cups aren't necessarily health care, but it's like the personal development and healing end of healthcare, kind of like healing with love, giving love, volunteering, because it's something you're doing from your heart to help others improve themselves. I don't know what that occupation would be, but that's what this feels like for somebody. And for somebody, it's creative, painting, singing, maybe teaching others because you're some sort of leader, teaching others how to paint, working with children, daycare center. This feels very, very community related here, and this is a good path. But now some of you want to take it to the next level and move locations with it, branch out and open up, expand locations. I'm feeling expansion for somebody. Somebody wants to move away from this because you may be tired of doing this, move away from troubled waters. There may be some troubled waters within this occupation, within this community or organization that you work for, and you want to move on to something else, or I don't want to say graduate. Is graduate the right word that I'm looking for? Advance. That's the word. You want to advance in whatever this is you do. Some of you want to go off solo with whatever this is that you know how to do that helps others. You don't want to work for someone else under this capacity, but you want to kind of branch off and go solo and develop this on your own or do it on your own. That's what I'm getting for somebody. And this may relate to this. Maybe you're taking your idea to work solo, work alone, to this King of Swords here, and you have to see what the lead, see what you need to do in terms of legalities, in terms of making sure that everything is done in ways that are legal. I know what I'm trying to say. I think you guys get it. I hope you get it. You want to make sure that you're doing it legally and ethically. Cover yourself before you move on, and it all falls apart and backfires. That's what I'm getting for somebody. Okay. I want to look at this tower over here. Okay. Help me. There's like a teenager here who's in some kind of trouble. There's a teenager here who's in trouble. And she may be going through, and it's a teenage girl because there's a teenage boy here too. She may be abused in some way, or she may be going through something in some sort of way that she can't like really talk to anybody. She doesn't feel like she can turn to someone. Aries, this may be your daughter, or Aries, you may feel like you can't approach your father. Remember when I feel like I said that this felt like in the beginning, this felt like someone of authority, maybe a father figure. The page is a young person too. These are young people. This is involving somebody very young. Young people, very young. These are children. They're coming in as children. Okay, and that's like, it's not going to be for everybody, but that's like a leading message. You, or maybe your child, or maybe some child around you, Aries, need to go talk to maybe someone in the legal field, someone, a doctor even, or a relative, like a father figure, about something that's going on here. And the advice that he gives this person, this leader, or whoever this person is, or father figure, brings something to the light, creates like a shake up moment to where this situation is revealed. So in other words, the King of Swords could be telling this Page of Pentacles, you know what, now is the time to talk about it. I'm looking over this information that you're giving, and I think you need to proceed with it. I think that whatever this is you find, it needs to be told. You need to move forward with it and bring this to light about this person that needs help. This Page of Pentacles may also, for somebody, be coming to tell the King of Swords, whoever this represents, about this person. These may be two different people, and they're coming to say, Mr. King of Swords, this is what I found out about teenager with the purple sweater. This is what I found out. I think you need to maybe take a look at this. And then the King of Swords assesses it and says, yes, okay, this, I need to take action behind this, whatever this thing is. This person may be a student going to tell a teacher or somebody, because this is going to be brought to light for somebody. Now, for somebody, because this person is telling, this message is coming through to the King of Swords, it causes like a ripple effect. Maybe a secret is out of the bag, some kind of secret hurt or pain that this person is going through. It causes trouble because they're telling it. But I don't think that that's the case with most. I think that it's going to be the other way around, and somebody speaking up about something that they found, some kind of evidence or whatever, is able to break the seal, break the silence, break a secret, reveal something that's going to come to light.